ever hear the tragedy of Darth Plagueis the Wise?
One of the things that is made very clear by Snoke was one of the ambitions he had for Kylo Ren was to have him become a new Vader. Ben Solo, aka Kylo Ren, certainly sees himself as the heir to Vader, a true heir to the legacy that the Dark Lord forged across the galaxy. But this comes into a broader question of Kylo Ren. Is he worthy of being the heir of Darth Vader? Is he truly worthy of taking on the mantle and legacy of Darth Vader? Or is he simply a child in the mask, as Snoke calls him? The story of Ben Solo is a tragedy on par with Plagueis the Wise. Born to the Skywalker dynasty through Leia, even as he was in the womb, Leia could sense a dark presence keeping an eye on him even as he was in her womb. As a child, he seems to have inherited his grandfather's spirit. Was this rage and anger? Not sure exactly, but whatever it was enough that Leia sent him away to train with Luke. This seems to imply that he never even wanted to be a Jedi, but he was forced to be so. He was never told the truth of his grandfather by his parents. He learned it when the rest of the galaxy did, which would have made him feel like he wasn't trusted by his parents and even his uncle. Despite this, he seems to have worked hard to be a good Jedi. However, Luke Skywalker, the most optimistic Jedi in the galaxy, felt darkness growing in him during their training sessions. One night, he decided to look into Ben's mind. He saw something so dark that his first instinct was to kill the boy as he slept. Ben defended himself, turned several students away from Luke, and burned down his temple and murdered the rest of his fellow cadets. Entering service of the Supreme Leader Snoke, he was given position and the attention he craved, and the openness he had felt he was denied. It was this Kylo Ren we meet in Episode 7, a man who had finally found his place in the universe, as right-hand man to the powerful Snoke. Yet he always felt the pull to the light side, and never felt strong enough to fulfill the legacy he had inherited, and the mantle of Vader he was trying to take on as his own. Yet, when he meets his scavenger friend Jakku, he suddenly finds his strength no match for hers. She not only resists his mind probes, but turns it on him. He wasn't wounded as he was during his snow battle, and she is performing feats that he most likely took years of training in order to accomplish. Even though he was wounded, we see a non-force sensitive Joe Schmo score a hit on him, and an untrained girl taking him with ease after saying the Force. Yes, he was wounded and he was toying with Finn, but that's not the point. It frankly never should have happened. There has of course been many videos analyzing why he lost the Star Killer base duel, and that's not what this video is about. The Kylo Ren of Episode 8 is powerful, that is certain. Is he a capable warrior? Certainly. We see him being able to defeat multiple Praetorian guards at the same time. He is able to defeat 4 of the 8 guards by himself. The 5th is an assist. It shows that the whole lot of these Praetorian guards are not par with the fighting abilities of fully trained Jedi. Combined, altogether these Praetorian guards aren't even able to beat a single man whose training wasn't even complete. Even with the help of Rey, Kylo Ren should have been beaten by numbers alone. With that in mind, how would he fare against a fully trained swordsman? The reason that Ben will never become stronger than Vader is how fragile Kylo's mind is. He lacks confidence in himself. We see him visibly uncomfortable with people seeing his face in Episode 7. He uses the mask, not because he needs it physically, but because of how uncomfortable he is in his own skin. Compare this to Lord Vader. Darth Vader was so proficient with the blade, he had actually helped shape a newer lightsaber form to help the Jedi in their mass battles during the Clone Wars. He spent decades perfecting lightsaber skills to fend off the more agile opponents he faced, and has defeated several opponents who wield multiple blades. Vader may be depressed from his wounds and the supposed death of both his wife and unborn child, but he is supremely confident in himself and his abilities. That's why Vader has pulled off the impressive feats he has, and he will always remain greater than Kylo Ren. One of the things that sticks out about Kylo Ren is that he never matured. He is 28 years old in both The Force Awakens and The Last Jedi, and he is carrying out tantrums like a 10-year-old. They are violent and destructive. Even his grandfather as a younger man never threw such violent tantrums, except when his mother died in his arms, but was that necessarily a tantrum or simply grief-stricken rage? Even when he lashed out, Vader's rage was concentrated and did not cause massive property damage to the Empire. Kylo Ren had no clear plan when he took Snoke's throne from him. We see he had no intention of betraying Snoke just a few days earlier, and the reason he eventually decides to turn on Snoke was because he was pissed off that Snoke had chastised him for being beaten by an untrained girl. Some think that this was because Snoke tries to kill Rey, but that has nothing to do with it. It just happened to be the moment he could strike. Yet perhaps the truest tragedy comes from the fact that despite the fact that he is of the Skywalker line, the fact is the ancestral Skywalker lightsaber that had belonged to Darth Vader didn't even come to him. Struggle as he might, the lightsaber did not come to his call. No, the lightsaber of the man who became Darth Vader did not choose Ben Solo, Kylo Ren, to be the heir to the legacy of the Chosen One. It did not choose the man who emulated and worshipped him and was his own flesh and blood, a man who was of a direct lineage to the cosmic force itself. No, the grandson of Anakin Skywalker, Darth Vader, the Chosen One, was found unworthy to be the new Vader and the Chosen One by the Force itself. Instead, the pronounced heir to the Chosen One was a scavenger girl from Jakku, a no one who had only one name, and that name was Rey. Well, that's it for today, guys. This has been Adam the Star Wars Questioner. I would now like to invite you to help out this channel by leaving your thoughts in the comment section down below. I'd also like to invite you to subscribe to the channel and hitting that like button. These things help me to keep making quality content for this channel for you guys, my fellow Star Wars fans. Have a wonderful day, and may the Force be with you.